Jerod and I are here again, do a kind of an unboxing, unpackaging of some new items from New View Hunting. They've changed the camouflage pattern, they've sent new outfits. I'm going to put mine on here in a little bit, but mine's still sealed up in the package. I'm going to get it out. They come vacuum sealed in the package. Now this is not a heavy winter outfit. This is your early spring when the temperatures are in the 40s, low 50s, and early bow season, late bow season. It does come with the hood, or not a hood, but what do you call these, Jerod?
They're called baklavas.
Baklavas. Comes with that. These are the pants. And I like this new camouflage pattern. This is the pants that comes. I like the camo pattern. I will say, I did get an email from New View Hunting. This outfit still doesn't have the hip pocket yet. But their new line of production coming out does have a hip pocket. I don't know if it's on the left or the right.
Is it only going to have one? Or did they specify?
She did not specify. But you've got a snap or button, of course, metal zipper. These are like BDUs. They have side cargo pockets. Here is the jacket. Has a hood, which is detachable. Has a pocket on the sleeve. We'll show more of this with the outfit on. On that sleeve, you got your pockets in the front. You got your warming pockets here in the front. Okay. And you got two zipper pockets. And like I said, the camo pattern is great. Let me flip it around the back. And of course, bow hunting, it's got the flap for your safety harness to come through. So that is that. Then they came out, and I've had this a while. I'm sorry the video's getting out late. Our spring turkey season comes in April 15th. This is their new first time turkey vest. It's got a seat on the back that unbuckles, but it's also magnetic if things aren't in the way. Big pouch here. Got another compartment here for things. Not real deep. It's for something small. Plus, trying to remember where it's at. Here. This is water bladder capable. Got your little clip here to hold your water bladder up, and the line, trying to remember where it comes out at.
It's right there where the letter's at.
It says yeah, right there where H2O is. It's got H2O there. Your hose will come out here, and of course you can put it down through here. This unbuckles so you can get easy access. This big compartment you can carry your decoys in. And it's got all sorts of different pockets. It's a little cold out here this morning, folks. It's got a chest buckle strap, which is also a whistle. It has two pot call pockets, and they're padded. little netted pocket in front of them where you can put your mouth calls. Here on the side you got a zipper that unzips, and you got room here to put extra ammo. It's got elastic for your shotgun shells. You've got a pocket here behind the pot calls, which also has elastic, like shell loops, for your strikers, for your pot calls. You've got a pocket here, got a plastic sleeve. I guess you could put your cell phone in there. It's got a pocket behind that. You got a netted pocket here where these straps are that's adjustable for a water bottle. On this side you have a huge pocket here, double zippers on this pocket, which could be for a set of binoculars. You have a pocket here that is for your box call. Has an elastic strap here, and you got this strap here, which we'll get into a little bit more detail about this little strap. Also has a pocket here behind all this. You can put other stuff. Got the netted pocket here for another water bottle. It has the breathable shoulder, and it has breathable on the back, and they're padded. Everything kind of buckles, and this is how you unbuckle it. Of course, it opens up. Take the chest strap loose. This is one of the best looking turkey vests with the options of pockets that I've seen in a long time. Also has, when it's loaded, you got a carry handle. If you have to take it off, you can hang it up on something. The seat on it, like I said,
it seems like a heavy duty carry handle too.
Yeah. The stitching looks great on this. The seat is a vinyl here, camouflaged here,
and it's padded really well.
Padded really well, and you can adjust how far down it needs to be, how far up it needs to be. You even have straps here. I don't know what you would carry here, but if you're wearing it, you got straps here to carry things.
If you had a decoy bag, you could loosen that up and put your decoy bag there,
yeah,
and it leaves your game pouch open to where if you kill a bird, you can put the bird in your game pouch, and you still have a place to carry your decoys.
Yeah. So we'll be back here in just a minute.
Or your ground blind could go right there.
Yeah, if you got a ground blind, yeah.
Put it in there.
We'll be back here in just a minute. I'm going to put my outfit on. Jerod already has his on, and we'll show you a little bit more details. His is loaded. I don't have none of my calls with me, but his is loaded, and we'll show you what it looks like with the new outfit.
And it looks really good. I did have one minor issue.
We'll get into that.
And it's very minor, but
something they can fix easy.
If you were in the woods, and it might be something I can fix pretty easy too, but if you're in the woods and this happened, you're going to be upset.
Yeah.
Especially if you spend, I don't know what the price point is yet, but you know, if you spend $40, $50, $60, $70, you know, you go to Cabela's and you look at their turkey vests, some of them are $200, you know, they're ridiculous. But if you spend $40, $50, $60 or up, and this would happen, you'd be upset. So it's something that I feel it needs to be caught by quality control, and they need to have a different type of mechanism.
Right.
And we'll get into that.
We'll get into that here in just a minute. So we'll be right back, folks. Okay, folks, here we are with the outfits on, the turkey vest, and you can see how well the turkey vest matches the camo pattern. There's two camo patterns for this outfit. there is the light, which is what we have, and then there's a darker one.
Which I think the vest is. The vest is the darker, right?
It could be. I mean, it closely matches what you've got on right now.
Right, but and it might just be a difference in materials that I noticed, and that's fine. But the jacket is more of a tan and cream.
Yeah.
Okay. In the off shadow.
Right.
The off shadow on the vest.
It's kind of got
Turn this way. No, it's more of a browns, chocolate browns, dark browns with a little bit of gray. Like I said, not a big deal. It's a difference in materials.
Right.
But as far as the pine tree limbs, the oak leaves,
Pine needles,
the pine needles and cones, it's still the exact same pattern. Now, it has a lot of pockets.
He's going to show you what he's got in his pockets. I don't have nothing. I didn't come
I
prepared.
do have one thing I'd like to see on the shoulder strap, and that would be a little pocket like these
Put your mouth calls.
that zips right
Yeah.
here, to where when I'm using my mouth calls, I can put them in there and zip it.
Instead of reaching down here.
Well, these don't zip,
Right, they could fall
and
out.
you pay a lot of money for these mouth calls, stuff like that. You don't want them just to fall out or to lose them, and you want them to be able to breathe. So the mesh was the right idea, but it needs to zip, and I don't want to reach down here for it. I'd rather have it right
Close
here
by.
where I could get to it. Still a really nice vest. It feels good. The padding on the back's great. The padding on the shoulders is great. And like he told y'all, mine's loaded. I have everything that I hunt with in it, I believe. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Shotgun
But
shells.
they're in here.
Oh, okay.
I put them in here.
But you're carrying a box.
No, I've got some loose ones too.
Okay.
But I've got, on this side. Now, granted, it does have a water bottle pocket right here.
Hold on, folks, just a minute. I need to zoom in on those. Okay.
But it has a water bottle pocket right here that's fairly deep, so you could put a fairly large size water bottle in there. It's got elastic around it to stretch. It's got it on this side as well, so you could carry 2 water bottles, and you could have your hydration bladder. So you'd have plenty of water with you in the woods. Now in this pocket, which unzips, I've got crow call. You don't need this many owl hooters, I just did it. I've got an owl hooter, I've got another slate call, which is a waterproof one. And you see what just happened there. This is where I had my my hard shell case for my mouth calls. I had it in there as well, and it fell out. It doesn't have its own pocket somewhere just for this. So that, if they made a pocket that this would fit in, right here, and then you could zip it shut.
Yeah.
That would be great, to where you could have your calls.
Like I said, I believe that's the reason why those netted pockets are there in front of the slate call pockets,
Right.
but
They don't zip.
yeah, they don't zip.
So this is going back in here. And there's a pocket inside that pocket.
That has the plastic.
Come forward
Let me zoom in.
so you can see. There's a pocket inside the pocket
That you've got those calls in.
that I've got those in. I could put this in, but then you're fighting with your fingers trying to get in there to get that.
Right.
So I just put that in there. It would be nice with this pouch, if I can get it zipped,
Had double zipper.
had the double zipper like this pouch. Because then you could leave your zippers here at the top, and I could just unzip this one side and get in, and it's easier to zip from here than it is back here behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. You do have these little pouches here that you can put mouth calls in. But these are the perfect size for a single slate call. Okay.
And they're padded.
And they're padded on the front, so if you've got glass, like what I'm using, or even slate's kind of fragile, they're protected when they go in that pouch. And like I said, they're the perfect size for the normal size slate call. So I've got a glass and a slate, and then I have the other one that is waterproof. And then behind that, I've got my strikers. Okay, and there's actually little elastic bands in there that hold those in once you stick them in there. So you take your striker once you're done with it, and you just stick down in there, and it has the capability of holding 4. So you can carry 4 different strikers and actually have them to where you can access them quick, and those bands actually hold them in place to where they're not going to fall out.
Right. You could carry a few more extra in there, but they wouldn't be in elastic.
They would be loose, right?
Yeah, they'd be loose.
And you also have this pocket, which is a big pocket. And this has places for your shotgun shells. It's also a good place, if you're not going to put shotgun shells in there, to store your phone. But it's big. And it's so big, in fact, you can't reach all the way to the back of it without taking your vest off. But it does have places designated for your shotgun shells right here. Or I guess you could put strikers there too if you wanted to, and put shotgun shells there where you could access your shotgun shells a little
easily,
bit quicker,
yeah,
without having to undo anything. So it's up to you what you do there. But normally, you know, I'll have my ammo that goes in my gun. My excess would go in here and be zipped up. That way I don't have to worry about it. Right now I've got my cell phone. And that's that side of the vest. I don't think I missed any pockets on it. Then you go to this side.
Now, isn't there, wait a minute, on that side, isn't there a pocket? No, that's, never mind.
There's a pocket right here.
Right.
That goes in behind this pouch.
Right.
That you could put something, you know, binoculars, a snack.
Well, I think the big pouch there is for binoculars.
A map.
Yeah.
You know, you name it. Anything you think you need, you know, you could probably fit into that pouch. Then you have big zip pocket here that you could put maybe your crow call and stuff in if you wanted to, or an extra slate call, or extra strikers, or extra ammo, or whatever you wanted to put in that pocket. It's big enough.
Your bologna and cheese sandwich?
It's big enough for about 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and a pack of crackers and maybe a little bag of chips. Now your chips would get crushed, but
yeah,
it's a nice size pocket. You could put extra gloves in there. You could put a face mask in there. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of issue with zippers, but that's just me. But then you've got this big pouch, which is more for binoculars. Okay,
that's the reason why I think that one has the double zipper.
But I've got gloves in there. Okay, it has double-sided pockets within the pocket. So what I've done, for sake of the video, I have my box of shells in there. I have another owl hooter, just because I have a bunch of them and I needed to load it up. So I've got another owl hooter in there. Okay, and then over here, I've got my loose ammo. Okay, and it's contained, but it's easy to access. And since it's a double zipper system, I could just undo the top, run my hand in, grab a shell, throw it in the gun, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a nice little pouch here, and like I said, really good pouch for binoculars if you're going to use binoculars. Okay. Now we're going to get to the issue. Okay. This pocket here, as
For your box call.
For your box call. Okay. Standard size box call. Stick that in there. You know, you cinch this tight so that your box call doesn't make noise. And it still makes noise because I didn't cinch it up very tight, but I had it tight. The issue I ran into, as you can see, this is supposed to cover this, and this elastic band hooks around the bottom of this, and this actually has a groove that it hooks into. Okay? This had very small knots of this tied on itself on either end inside of this piece with these holes. When I went to cover this and stretch this, the knots, because of having to stretch the cord, just pulled through. And they pulled through like that wasn't even there.
That needed to be a little longer.
Okay, this needs to be just a touch longer, or this needs something on it on both ends. Tie your knots, but have like a small plastic piece with holes that match this, that's solid, that runs through there, to where those knots are against that plastic piece. And when you stretch this, that plastic piece pulls on the whole piece rather than just on the actual hole. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, is that elastic?
That is not elastic. That is...
I'm talking about the black piece.
It's not elastic.
Okay, it's just black fabric.
It's not fabric. It's almost like a corduroy, if you want to...
Well, nylon, probably.
It's a heavy-duty material.
It's a strong, heavy-duty material.
But that's what I'm saying. They need something inside there if this is the method they're going to do. And I think this would work great if you had something that applied equal pressure. So you'd have to have a bar in there of plastic or of something, and have this go through it and then out through here to where the knots aren't pulling directly on the hole.
The holes, yeah.
And when you stretch it, that whole flat piece is pulling against the whole cover, and then you could stretch it tight, and it would give you your tightness that would keep your call from making noise.
And well, you know, that is that stretchy. That
this is just your standard stuff that goes on like well, this doesn't use them, but a lot of stuff uses this on zippers. And
right. Well, I was going to say that right there.
When it stretches, everything gets small. Those knots get smaller.
You could make it 2-3 inches longer.
Right.
And it's not going to cost that much more to produce that turkey vest by making that long enough when you have.
Yeah, you just clip that a little bit longer. And
yeah. Well,
and who knows, yours might not do it. And that's something we need to try.
Mine's just as short.
But maybe it doesn't pull through. Maybe your knots are different.
Go behind the camera, Matt. See if
Hold
you
on.
can see this.
There's the call. We'll put the call in your pouch, and on camera you can try to do that.
Okay, folks, this is real stuff. No editing here. You're seeing what we're doing. Okay, his turkey call's in there. I'm gonna cinch it up tight.
Hold on. Let me zoom.
And I need to get to this part right here.
That little stretchy cord needs to go underneath that hook.
And I can't get it down there.
If you didn't have it on, you could, but if you pull any harder, you're going to rip it through those holes. Those knots are going to come through those holes.
I'm taking my thumb, and I'm just now touching the top of that.
So maybe if they don't want to increase
the fabric a little bit longer,
just move that up.
Up a little bit. One of the two.
Move it up a little bit.
One of the two. Yeah. All right, we're going to switch places again.
I don't want to lose that little bungee cord.
Like I said, folks, unedited. You're seeing our review as we're reviewing.
This is the real thing. This is the real thing, and we're going to tell you the truth about everything. Like I said, we're not endorsed by any of this. We do like it, but there are issues, and it's stuff that, if fixed, it would be top of the line.
Their slogan, New View Hunting slogan, that they listen to hunters. So that's what we're doing. We're telling you what needs to be fixed. The hip pocket thing, they listen to us, and their newer outfits are going to come out with a hip pocket.
Right.
So,
But I would say with this, with the turkey call, this little plastic piece should be moved up.
or longer
No,
bungee.
I think you should just move it up,
Yeah,
and then you fix the issue.
yeah.
Now, I'm going to take the vest off for a minute. And I think he already showed you the little small pocket on the back and the handle. But, so there's your handle. You know, your seat. It's got the magnet. And then your turkey decoy. You know, it goes right in there.
And you can carry those kind of turkey decoys. You'd carry at least 4 of those in there.
Oh yeah, I could carry quite a few in there.
Along with the rods that hold them up.
But all in all, it's a great vest. I like that it doesn't cover like a vest. It's almost like suspenders with a fanny pack almost.
Yeah.
But I really like that about it. It's comfortable. It breathes pretty well. And other than the issue that I had with that one pocket, I mean, I think it's flawless. And I mean, your pouch here has these adjustments to where you can make that pouch bigger for your bird when you score on it, or if you're carrying a bunch of decoys in there, you can make it bigger. Now, the one thing is if you're carrying 4, 5, 6 decoys in there and you kill a bird, well, then your bird ain't going in there. You're gonna have to put your decoys in there, and then you're carrying your bird on your shoulder. You know,
Which most people do anyway.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
But it's also got the inside pockets there.
Yeah, I didn't touch on those inside pockets. There's 2 on one side and one big one.
One big one over here. Again, you know, your lunch, binoculars, a range finder, a knife. I mean, you name it.
And those are breathable pockets.
It's whatever you feel you would need. There's a place for it. I mean, turkey hunting's one of those things where, you know, one call doesn't cut it. You have to have multiple different styles, different types. So you've got pockets for all of it. And then, you know, like I said when we was talking earlier, the stitching is really heavy on this handle. And you know, with the weight and stuff in there of
You can
all
hang
the
it,
calls and
you
stuff.
can hang it right there on that tree.
You know, you just right there.
And now that he's hung it right there, since this is a 2-part video, there's the outfit, folks.
Your warming pockets, your normal pockets that zip.
It's just like the outfit we reviewed first of the year last year.
They just changed the pattern on
Just
it.
changed the pattern. And there were some issues about that. That's the reason why they had to change the pattern. But we won't go into that. But I like this pattern.
I like this one better than the other one.
Yeah.
Like he touched on previously, this is wonderful for early turkey season. I mean, you look around the woods right now with the colors and everything. This is the colors you see. Mid-season bow season to late season bow season, these are the colors you see.
Late turkey season, we got a lot of greenery.
Late turkey season.
And early bow season, a lot of greenery.
You're going to get more like my gloves here. You're going to have more of your springtime greens and stuff like that. But we actually have some of that now back that way.
Yeah.
Where you have a lot of young brush.
I will make a suggestion to New View Hunting, because they're going to be watching this. New View Hunting, if you haven't done it yet, you need to come out with a spring-type turkey glove.
In this camo pattern.
In this camo pattern.
The outfit.
We're not going to mention the camo pattern we're using now on those gloves, but it was the only camo gloves we had to put on.
And but the point I was making is, I think today it's in the 30s. It's like 35, something like 39.
Upper 30s.
And the wind's blowing pretty good. It's rainy. And I'm comfortable in this outfit. The only thing I have on with this outfit, I have a long sleeve t-shirt. I do have a pair of Under Armour bottoms. Now this outfit, it's lined and it is slightly insulated. The sleeves have like a micro fleece fabric inside the sleeves. I think a couple places on the back do as well. The pants have that micro fleece almost all the way through. And it's comfortable out here. Turkey hunting, you could turkey hunt in these temperatures with what I have on, and you would be great, because turkey hunting you do a lot of walking, and when you sit, you don't sit very long. Now, as we get farther into turkey season, this outfit, when the temperatures start getting to the 60s and to the 70s, daytimes, this is going to be too much. You're going to be wanting to strip this off. It's going to be way too hot. It's windproof. But for right now, early season, you know, that later season in the bow season, this would be great. So that's something else that new view might want to look into doing, is a late season turkey outfit.
That's lighter.
That is thin. Has like the breathing pouch in the back where you know, it
The
breathes.
flap, yeah, about midways.
But a real thin outfit for that later season and even early bow season. Because early bow season, at least here in West Virginia, we are still green like it's summertime.
Yeah, well,
coming in at the end of September.
And we're looking at 70 and 80 degree weather.
Right. You know, you're not going out in this. It'd be way too hot. But all in all, I like the outfit. Hate that it doesn't have a hip pocket, but I'm glad they listened, and they're gonna put a hip pocket on there. The amount of pockets on these jackets are great. And one thing he forgot to touch on was this thing also has a game pouch on the back with zippers on both sides.
It goes clear through.
It goes all the way through, and it is fleece-like on the inside. But you have that you can also open that up and let your back breathe.
Yeah.
As you're walking and stuff, because the fleece is on the back side of the pocket. It's against this. This is kind of open. So as you're walking and you're wearing a backpack, your back can breathe out that pocket, so you're not sweating. And I hope I was in frame, but
these are similar to the outfits we reviewed back a year ago.
Well, no, they're identical.
They're identical
with the
features.
except for the camo.
Yeah.
But we love the outfits. The pants are a little restricting with walking, and if you have to step over a bunch of stuff. Right in here, the material doesn't give very well. It doesn't stretch. So when you're stepping over stuff or you're squatting down, it wants to restrict you slightly, but not bad. All in all, they're comfortable. They do keep you warm. They keep the wind off of you.
Yeah.
We wore them, the other versions, we wore them to deer camp last year.
Yes, we did.
And we did find out that for those temperatures, probably wasn't the best idea. Something a little bit heavier needed to be worn.
Which they do have heavier. This is what they call their lightweight.
Right.
And then they have their winter outfits. Plus, if they still have them, they do have heated outfits. I don't know if they've got them in the new camo yet.
Don't know.
Don't know. But that's our review of the new view hunting outfits, the new view hunting turkey vests. I will have links to the outfits and the vest, and if they give me any discount code, I'll put that in the description as well. I'll have a link to their Amazon store and to their website. So with that, we appreciate you watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe. I know we ask you to do that all the time. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching, and we're only 3 weeks away from spring gobbler season, so the turkey hunting videos will start coming out. May do some hunting down here on the farm. We've seen some gobblers on camera.
We're going to try to do some hunting with Newman Brown.
Do some hunting
game calls.
Right, and so just stay tuned, and as we're fond of saying, see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.